स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दम्.
Last evening you mentioned the enlightenment is too big risk to get a long hair. How is enlightenment risky? Understand, with long, just if you want a long hair, you can have some shampoo or oil or medication. With enlightenment, too much of responsibility comes. That is why I was telling, if you want enlightenment, for the sake of enlightenment, go for enlightenment, but do not go for any other thing. Do not think if I achieve enlightenment, I will have that, at least for that sake let me have enlightenment. No. If you really feel the liberation was your goal, then go for the liberation. Then naturally you will enjoy whatever comes along with it. Understand, enlightenment does not, freedom does not come just like that. It comes with a tremendous responsibility. It comes with a tremendous pressured compassion. That's the right word I have to use. Your whole being will be vibrating with an intense compassion, with a very deep compassion. Let me tell you one incident. Suddenly, one day early morning, Vivekananda got up and he said, I have a deep pain in the right hand. I think the right hand is this side. I have a deep pain in the right hand. And he said that this side of the ocean, he was lying down on a bed, this side of the ocean, some country is suffering by some natural calamity, please find out and send our Swamis to go and do the relief work. And next day morning they received the news, the nearby island, there was a earthquake and all the Swamis had to rush to do the relief work and people were suffering. The nature was getting disturbed. Practically, the whole cosmos is felt inside your body. A deep pressured compassion lands on you along with the enlightenment experience. Understand, it's a great responsibility, not just freedom. Not just freedom as you think, it's a great responsibility too. So only if you have the courage for that, if you are ready to risk all your needs, all your expectations, all your ideas, enlightenment is for you. Many people think if you become enlightened, somebody will give golden throne, somebody will give food, or somebody will give place to sit and people will worship your photograph. Nice, you can try to become enlightened. If you see the status of the enlightened master and try to achieve enlightenment, you will be terribly cheated. If you see the state of the enlightened master and if you try to achieve it, you will be successful, you will be happy, you will enjoy it. That is the difference. Many disciples who live around the master, they become greedy about the status, not the state. You do not know the commitment, the amount of responsibility your being takes it up when the experience happens. That's the reason I always tell people, never ever come to the ashram if you are not able to live in the society. People come, actually, they use ashram as an escaping place. I tell them no. If you want to live with me, if you have a positive love, deep connection with me, want to live in the ashram and come, that is perfectly all right. You will be successful. But if you want to escape, if you have the negative desire or the hatred towards the society and want to escape and come and hide here, it will not work, because here we have much more quality and quantity bhutas than the society.